Hi guys, so this training is really about how to answer that dreaded question, the one that we all dread at the beginning of our journeys. When someone asks you, what is it? I remember at the beginning of my business, I used to get really nervous to even speak about the business, and I would always hope that no one in the room was going to ask me what it is I do, what's it all about. And we know that in order to grow our business, that's exactly what we don't need to do. We need to be out there sharing the business, speaking to people, and as soon as I learnt this skill, I felt really comfortable going out there and speaking to people about what it is I do. So I did have to learn this. So I hope this training is really going to help you, especially if you're brand new to the business and currently don't really have an answer to how you do this. So it's answering that question when they say, what is it? Now you'll hear different answers, there's different trainings on how we do it. However, a training that I learned from Andy Waring that's really seen me through in terms of growing in my confidence to answer the question. It's really, really simple. So when someone asks you a question, what you want to do is turn it around and give them a question back. So the first thing I'll always say is, oh, we're a company called Forever. Have you heard of us? I pause. I let them talk. 9 out of 10 people would never have heard of Forever, and that's absolutely fine. But you might get 1 out of 10 that have heard of Forever. And what we need to do is really find out what it is they know, because they might know friends that might have started, not done anything with their business. So in their head, they think it's something it's not. They might know a friend that's been doing the business, run a great business, have a little bit of an idea. They might already be a customer for somebody else. They might even be in the business themselves. And it's at that point you really need to find out before you take the conversation any further. So once they've told you a little bit more about what it is they might know, they might say after that then, so if they've said, oh yeah, my friend so-and-so's done it, la la la. Great. So as you know, we're a really unique company in that we don't actually have any employees. We work in partnership with one another, which means that we can pick our own working hours, pick where we want to work from, and even set our own level of income, which is why it's fantastic for people like yourself or people like mums, if I'm speaking to a mum, who want to work really flexibly from home around the little ones. It's quite a visual thing, but if you ever want information, I'd be more than happy to get together for a coffee or send you some information online. Anyway, how about you? And you take it back on them. So that's all I do. If they've never heard of Forever, it's exactly the same lines that I use. So I'll say, we're actually a company called Forever. Have you heard of us before? Oh, okay. Well, we're quite unique in that we don't actually work with any employees. We work in partnership with one another, which means that we can pick our own working hours, pick where we want to work from, and even set our own level of income. So it's really great for people that are looking for that flexibility, that freedom to choose their own working hours and their own level of income. Anyway, how about you? So all I'm doing in my answer is just dangling a carrot. If they continue to ask me questions, that's when I'll just say, you know what, it's actually a really visual thing, but I'd be more than happy to get some information to you. If you think it might be something you might want to explore further, or someone you know, we can get together for a coffee or send you some information online. So all I've done with my answer is I've just drawn them back to that basic business cycle. You've all got it in your first steps to manager. It starts with your who do you know list. It then goes to the initial invite, then to some information. So when someone asks you that question, what is it? My objective is just to get them to that next bit of information, or equally identify if actually they're not really a prospect at all. Because you've got to remember that, guys, with the prospecting, not everyone is going to be a good prospect for you, because some people really have no desire for change in their life. Some people, have got everything they want. They've got the finances, they've got the time, or equally they're just very stuck in their ways and they like what they do, and that's fine. So when we say, what is it, and we answer it, if they just go, oh, okay, and leave it at that, you don't need to push to give them any more information. However, if they continue to demand a little bit more info, or that you see that they're a little bit more intrigued by what it is you do, that's when you can offer them the next step, to get together for a coffee, or to send those online links to them. So I hope that's been useful. We will write those lines underneath, but what I would say is, guys, don't copy those words for word. Make it your own, because the best thing about this business is you and being the authentic you. And if you start trying to say phrases and words that actually aren't you, people are going to read straight through that. It's about you being honest, but these words just give you a little bit of a kind of platform, I suppose, that you can start using, practicing the words that feel comfortable for you. And again, it's a training that I've taken from Andy Waring. So if you visit Soaring Team Business and Retail, the Facebook page, that slide's actually part of the file system on there, so you'll be able to find that as well. Hope that's been useful, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.